team. That's our look at sport.
Thank you, Midge.
All right, we've got some pretty nice weather on the way. All of your local details headed your way straight after the break.
Switch on a Daikin Alira X split system with advanced streamer technology to remove more than 99% of harmful indoor air pollutants and surround yourself with cleaner air this summer. Daikin, perfecting the air.
Still fairly cool and a little bit of shower activity moving through, but overall it's a pretty good looking week ahead. Details in just a moment. Fantastic shot from Wallace Lakes, just the right amount of light and reflective colours. The lake almost seamlessly joining up the clouds if it wasn't for the other side of the lake. Great shot from Robert Stevens. The past 24 hours, the west had quite a warm start to winter, but now they're getting bombarded, front after front coming through, and they're strong, producing some pretty big winter storms. That cold air came through over the southeast, causing isolated showers, and it's been partly cloudy right across northern New South Wales and our local region. You can see a couple of little lightning strikes in there as well, so a little bit of thunder. Quite an unstable sky. All of that instability is going to move through because we've got stable conditions on the way thanks to this large high dominating eastern Australia. So the winds are going to settle down. Still got a southerly influence, light on shores tomorrow, but it is going to become milder, and overall we've got a pretty nice week ahead because of that front. That's going to force that front away to the south. So it's only the southwest and the southeast still copping all of the wild conditions. So wet again in Perth, Adelaide, for Melbourne, Hobart as well. Should be fine. Frosty start for the capital. Sydney's going to start warming up, finally into the high teens. Brisbane's still feeling the chills, but central northern Australia remains to be stunning. They've enjoyed some beautiful conditions. Actually, bushfires out of control in the top end right throughout the territory. There's those isolated showers today, but we did manage the high teens and even a 20 for Port Macquarie today. But all that cold air moving through. The humidity has been quite up there as well, particularly from the Macquarie coast to the Coffs coast today. Now tomorrow it's going to be a little bit drier, therefore a little bit colder tomorrow morning, but it's going to be a little bit milder as we progress through the day. So again, you've got the cold westerly winds tomorrow morning, still remaining out of the south overall and trying to switch right around. So that's going to try and keep temperatures down. So again, mostly 19s, 20s, but we're going to see a fine day unfold, and it's going to get warmer and warmer as we progress through the week. But again, expecting frost and that cold air again to sink down the eastern slopes and into the valleys before it warms nicely in the afternoon with sunnier breaks on the way. Swell dropping back again, running at about a metre throughout tomorrow, so smallish conditions with a low tide at 6:15. So we'll be hitting the high just after 12:30 tomorrow. Sun to rise 6:22, down at 5:24 as we take a look ahead. Promised you a good week. Look at that for the Coffs Coast. Low, almost mid-20s on the way. That will be very nice. A little bit cooler for the up-and-coming weekend, but it's going to be a fine weekend. Sunshine out. It is going to be absolutely glorious, but that colder air will move through, but it's going to be drier, so even not much cloud cover expected Saturday and Sunday right across the mid-north coast in Clontari and the Manning down to Foster, Tuncurry and surrounds. And look at Grafton, almost the mid-20s on the way by Thursday, definitely hitting it on Friday. Let's take a look at the surf for another day. There were some really nice little waves up and down the coast on that right tide, and the winds were favourable, the sun was out, getting a lot more inviting. Now tomorrow, a little bit of leftover swell, probably waist high for most open beaches, and again you should have those cold westerly winds tomorrow morning and then trying to shift around to the south, but hopefully remaining with a bit of west in it as we move through the afternoon. Wow, pretty nice week ahead. Have an activity there.
Can you believe you've just said that?
Amazing. It's not
I
right.
like it. Well, note that one up. Thank you, Gav. That is NBN News for this evening. We have a current affair up next and the late bulletin tonight at 20 to 11. Thanks for your company. Good night.